Well, the venue's different, but the stakes are as high as ever. Welcome to 2K Sports. With the series all knotted in one apiece, the quest to reach the Eastern Conference Finals is
I
heating
think
up.
the
This
Celtics might win this series.
Jefferson and Grant Hill. And reporting courtside, it's Allie LaForce.
But at the same time, I could be wrong. Because it does seem like it's an even matchup between the Celtics and the 76ers.
Taking a look at Boston, they let one slip.
All right, let's get it.
You know they're desperate to regain the advantage.
Yes, they are. But let's also credit their
He got it
opponents.
first.
This matchup has looked more even than many people expected. They're going to have to play their best ball to win tonight here on the road.
Now here's Melton. Pass to Harden. Three-pointer. The rebound, Celtics. Here's Brown. Brown draws the double. Out to Horford. The three.
Yeah, let's go.
Always
3
a nice
points
way to start.
on the board already.
Not just being selfless, but
First
also
on the board.
smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
Here's Harden. Oh, it's blocked by
blocked.
Williams. And they're on the break. From 18 feet away.
I think I got it. Okay, that's a
Gets it to go.
two-pointer.
Horford's got his second bucket of the night.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Harden against Smart. Harden, the pass to Harris. Three-pointer off the mark. Now Brown. Horford outside. Pass to Tatum.
Another 3 points.
Great play by Horford to set him up.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Now here's Harden. Here's Melton. Now here's Embiid. Shot clock at 5. And Embiid throws it down.
Defense looks
So they got
helpless
two.
against Embiid on that slam. He's just too physical. What more is there to say about how much Embiid means to his team in this city? After being hurt his first 2 years, he's been worth the wait.
Tatum.
I tried to dunk it, but it got in front of me.
Tatum's got 5
Embiid got in
points.
front of me just in
Making
time.
a statement here early. Going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Now here's Harden. Pass to Melton. Now Embiid. Williams defending. Puts it up from 15.
Got a
Embiid
rebound.
can't hit. And with Embiid, when he puts his foot on the gas, there's no stopping him.
A top scorer in the league since his inception. Not many centers who can stop this man. He uses so much power. Almost.
Oh, I didn't want to pass it to him.
Horford
I
can't
want
hit.
to pass it 44.
Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside.
Yeah, I don't understand
Down low. Here's
why that
Tucker.
even happened.
Tatum with the
Oh, out of bounds.
The all-star Tatum engaged on defense. That's a scary sight for opponents.
Here's Embiid. And at
Dang.
last, they get one to fall.
Yeah, he's going to work early on the offensive glass. He's so amped up.
With the start that he's having, I expect a monster night.
Now here's Smart. The floater. And he
Okay,
lays
got it.
up and in.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Harden, the pass to Embiid. Takes a 13-footer. Rebound Boston.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Brown with it, and Melton picks him up defensively.
Yeah, try to dunk it, but it got me just in time.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
And Philadelphia calls time here. it's a completely new group for the 76ers. Well, the 76ers shooting just 22% in the early stages of this one.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
McDaniels, 11 feet out, and he hits it. Here's White. A minute 53 left in the first quarter of the game. And he makes it on the
got
layup.
it. Barely,
First
I
little
got it.
bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting five isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
Here's Maxey after the basket by Boston.
Oh, dang.
That one
I got
goes.
confused
Count it.
on the
They may
screen.
have talked about shot selection coming into this.
A minute 20 left in the first quarter. McDaniels against Tatum. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon.
Nope.
And they'll get another chance. And
Got it.
Horford gets it to go.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
You got me.
And you know
You got me
he
that
wants
time.
to jam it. No layups here. He loves flushing it home.
Outside Tatum. 44 seconds left in the first. Clock at 6. Pass to Horford. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Now here's Maxey. Williams grabs the board. Tatum against McDaniels.
Almost got stuff.
And Tatum, the bucket on the assist by White. Tatum's got 7 points.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge
And that's
difference
the
in
end of the
activity level
first
for both
quarter.
teams tonight.
And so it's the Boston Celtics going into the break up 12. And their defense has been able to bottle up James Harden, one of the league's elite scorers. We'll be right back. Happy to have you back with us for the Eastern Conference semifinals on 2K Sports. And a very convincing performance from the Celtics so far.
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Outside Brogdon.
I think I got it.
And the three-pointer goes.
I got it.
Brogdon's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Marcus Smart is one of the toughest players in this league, mentally and physically. So willing to sacrifice himself on a play on both ends.
Here's Harden. Plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take
I guess
2
you had to
free throws
foul
now.
him
They'll pin
after
that
he
one
did
on
that
Marcus
spin
Smart.
move.
The southpaw, hard, lucky lefty. He's a tremendous offensive player who can pretty much get triple-doubles in bunches.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
You got the first.
Smart's toughness does really stand out on defense, though, Richard.
Yeah, because he gets right up in your jersey. Even though it can put him in harm's way, if he thinks he can trip you up at all, he'll put his body on the line.
Hauser, he's checked in for Brogdon. Good on both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
And here's Smart. Pass to Horford. Smart outside. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
The defense kind of opened up for him, and he took full advantage.
Now here's Embiid. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Back to Harden. Embiid, a screen on Smart. Three-pointer, Harden. And he misses again. Now
That
for
was
3.
close.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
Harden against Smart. Knocked loose. Pass to Hauser. Over Harris.
Hauser. Not for the
Hauser
2.
can't get it to go.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
To the paint. Here's Harris. And Harris throws it down.
Capable of playing either guard position. Harden's sense for when his teammates are open is ridiculous. When you think about tough-nosed fan bases that don't hold back, the Philadelphia 76er fans, well, let's just say they stand out. They are extremely demanding of their
Okay,
team.
let's go.
And Horford gets it to go.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide-open threes like that. What are you doing?
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Jason Tatum added muscle to his frame and layers to his game, but still not satisfied. He said, quote, "I just got to be better. I have to elevate my level from being one of the top 10 to 15 players to a top 5 player. I got to make everybody else around me better. Brian, still work to do."
There's plenty of runway to do it, Allie. Thanks. And there is a whistle. That goes on to
I guess they fouled me on the play.
That's his first foul. And the 76ers making a change here. Melton's checked in. Robert Williams checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for Smart. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. The drive by Brown. Pass to Hauser. The 3
Hauser
ball.
for the 3.
And a great assist by
Got the 3.
Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 3 assists tonight. Philadelphia has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Sixers fans have no issues letting their players hear it when they are falling short of expectations.
And you could argue it makes it tougher for these players in the long run. They know these fans want to win, and because of it, these players are determined not to let them
Nope.
down.
But if you succeed, you worship forever. The 76ers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Outside Harden. Embiid passes to Tucker. Back to Embiid. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the
3-second
3-second
violation.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
Boston has got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. Outside White. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play.
No.
And it's Philadelphia
That's not
with the
gonna work.
rebound. Melton with the ball. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to House. Harrell down low. Williams defending. And the basket by Harrell. Well, Richard, 17 years for you as a player. If you were to give some advice to someone starting their playing career right now, what do you think that would be?
Oh, it would always be get your routine down. Get your pregame routine. Get your summer routine. You got to figure out what it is that makes your
For another
game
3.
work.
Another
because
3.
it's hard as you get older. NBA careers don't last very long. But if you put your routine, you put your game first, everything else will fall in line.
Now here's Milton. Tight defense on him. Can't cash in the 10-footer. And here are the Celtics. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Pritchard. 1:14 left to play in the first half of basketball. Three-pointer.
I think I got
6
it.
to shoot. That falls.
Okay.
Nice
I
feed
got
that
it.
time from Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists now in this one.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
Melton, right side.
I guess they're trying to let the clock run
The
out.
arc. Nails
Oh,
it
he
from
got it.
3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. White with it.
man.
Takes a 3.
Nah, they got it.
And
I missed
Milton
him.
pulls it down. 4 seconds
I
separating
was too late
shot
on the
game
pass.
clocks. 4-3.
Nope, you didn't got it.
Rebounded by the Celtics. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Tatum from long range nails it from beyond the arc. Tatum's
42
got
to
10 points in
19,
the
10
game.
seconds left.
Every time Tatum
On the
finds
clock.
his shot, he'll take it. He loves to fill it up from mid-range.
From deep, Melton. It doesn't go for him.
Yeah,
And so it's
I
Boston.
guessed at the end of
Plenty
the
of
first
breathing
half.
room. 23 points to end the quarter. And their three-point shooting, a
Good job,
big
Milwaukee's
reason they have a sizable
halftime
lead.
performance.
All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball. Clearly, guys, the second half going to be a tough task for the Philadelphia 76ers.
They're not shooting it well so far. Actually, they've been terrible. But fellas, I got an idea for them. Feed the post. Let the big man eat. Jeez.
Taking a look at the situation for the Philadelphia 76ers.
The series results
In
might
good
change
position in
based
the
on the time
series,
that
but not so much
that I posted
tonight,
video.
guys. What are you seeing?
Yeah, I think they've dipped their
Or
foot off
upload
the
this
gas
video.
just a little bit. Feeling confident, but you got to keep working.
Yeah, you need to have that killer instinct. You know, when you got a team down, that's when you got to put them away.
Get them out of there. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. And you know, Al Horford has been really making it happen today.
And if he felt any pressure coming into this game, he sure hasn't shown it. What a sensational start.
His performance shows no sign of any nerves. Great job controlling your emotions.
And welcome back, folks, for more Eastern Conference semifinal action. Tatum against Harris. Tatum inside. Pass to Williams.
I think I got it.
That falls.
Yep,
Nice
I got
feed
it.
that time from Tatum. Tatum's got 4 assists in the game.
Jason Tatum, still so young. His game's still evolving. Over the last couple years, he's been getting to the line more and more, and that's huge.
Embiid a screen on Smart. Harden against Smart. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. Melton misses.
Oh, no. It almost
Jason
went to
Tatum seeing
Embiid,
his free throw attempts increase.
but I got it just
What's
in
that tell
time
you, Richard?
before
It
he
just
did.
tells me that he's playing with more intensity, but he's also playing smarter.
Nope.
Jason's using his
Yep, I got
athleticism
it.
to force the issue. Get to the easy points at the line. That's what your thoughts are.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
From 11 feet away, that one doesn't drop. Tatum with some nice D. The Celtics on offense. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Kick out to Brown. The three is up.
They make it too
And
easy.
again, Boston with the triple.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Embiid passes to Melton. Tucker with a screen on Brown. From deep, Melton. It's not going to go for him.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
Horford outside. From outside
Nope.
the arc. The
Jeremy.
shot won't fall. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Here's Harden. Oh,
that's
no
probably
good
they didn't
again
call
that
a foul
time. For
on
Boston,
that
they've
play.
gotten 3 or 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Some room here for
Okay.
Williams.
I got it.
Not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it.
Despite his relatively quiet night, they are still winning, and that just shows this team is more than just about one guy.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
He got it.
Well, guys, the Celtics are handing the keys to the two J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. There have been growing pains, and even some question if the pair could coexist. But Brown said, quote, "The adversity will help us grow. As long as I'm on the same page with him and he's on the same page with me, we're all good." Brian?
Figuring it out, Allie. Thank you. And there's Brown. That one's good. On the assist from Smart. Brown's got 10 points.
Gotta love the confidence. Brown wasting no time firing away.
When you think of the 76ers, Richard, they've had so many Hall of Fame players.
Allen Iverson sticks out to me. Growing up, I loved watching AI play. But then when I entered into the league, I was competing against them. If you grew up in the 90s or 2000s, AI was the guy that just kind of changed everything.
Embiid, good.
Now look, he can certainly extend his range, but Embiid is very comfortable from distance.
Harris against Tatum. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. He's got 12.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
And no lack of aggression on that move. Good for the 2K drive.
They're taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Melton passes to Embiid. And then Embiid.
They got us
with the
good
dunk.
on
It's
that
near
play.
impossible trying to guard Embiid in the pick and roll. He's just so clever.
Smart against Harden. To the inside. Brown. And he converts the layup.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Harden against Smart.
Oh, man.
Ooh, rejected by Horford.
You could have grabbed that,
And that's out of
but
bounds.
you just let it
Philadelphia
go out
will
of
retain
bounds.
possession. And we have to take another look at that block.
The ball moved too fast
You could
before he
feel
could
the
even
playoff intensity
react to
in
it.
that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
Tyrese Maxey's checked in for Melton. Muscala, he's checked in for Boston. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Jason Tatum. To the middle. Embiid gets the bucket. Embiid's got 6 here in the quarter.
This is why they feed Embiid. His teammates trust his ability to get the job done.
Smart outside. Pass to Brown.
Dang.
Out of bounds. It'll be Sixers ball.
I guess it wasn't there.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
And a new group getting ready for the Sixers. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Niang comes in for Tucker. McDaniels is checked in for Tobias Harris. And Milton subbed in for James Harden. White, he's checked in for Boston.
Just a bundle of energy. Harrell creates free throw opportunities with how active he is.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics. The first free throw is good.
Some scouts wondered about Harrell's fit as a modern big, but every night you see the commitment and the hustle, and his energy is just infectious.
Williams is checked in for Boston. Harrell hits them both. And RJ, you look at the road the Celtics had to the finals last year. Man, that's as tough as it gets.
BA, when I tell you going through Durant and then Giannis, and then you saw the way that the Heat pushed them, and then you see the Warriors in the
Got it
finals
for
as
an
a
easy
reward,
layup.
that is as tough of a road as you will ever find, and I don't see anything phasing this team now, BA.
Milton passes to Maxey.
Oh.
And here's Brown for three. Ooh,
Okay,
he's been
I got it.
flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Pass to Muscala. The kick out to Williams. The three.
Nope.
Just 5 to shoot. They grab their own miss.
Got
and
it.
Muscala with the slam.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
I think I got it.
And there's
Yep, I got it.
Brogdon on the assist by Brown. Brown's got 4 assists now tonight.
What I like about Brogdon is that he takes his time, allowing these scoring opportunities to open up naturally.
And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. It's the Celtics running away with it. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The 76ers shooting just 37% in the game. Pass to Harrell.
Oh, man.
And that one good.
I got
A
shoved.
quick leaper with a solid frame. Harrell gives opponents problems around the rim.
Harrell's gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. Lets it fly. And the Celtics tack on
Got
2
it for
more.
a 2.
Granted, it's a shooter's
2
league,
points.
and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, BA, the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
Here's Brogdon.
Oh, man.
And that
Yeah,
one
got it.
goes in as he's fouled.
And get one more
It'll be 3
free
points
throw.
if he converts the free throw.
And after spending his first 3 seasons with the Bucks, Malcolm Brogdon was part of a sign and trade. Just a great move for his career.
And that one
Got it.
falls for Brogdon. And after that 2018 sign and trade, Malcolm Brogdon got an expanded role, Grant.
He really did. I mean, Brogdon becoming more of a ball handler, a chance to shine offensively. His numbers as a result have exploded since that deal.
Pass to House. Back to Milton. Here's Korkmaz. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Muscala. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Good on the shot. Richards got 4 points this quarter.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Pass to Niang. Now here is Harrell, covered by Muscala. Harrell, no good. The Celtics have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Shot from the wing. Another one falls for Boston.
Love seeing Brogdon look for his offense. A dangerous shooter from these in-between spots.
Outside Milton. Pass to Korkmaz. Harrell the screen. Korkmaz, no good.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like,
I got it
teammate will
for
go so
3.
far in this league.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And the basket by Harrell.
He can score in so many different ways. And Harrell's not a guy who needs the ball to put up points. He's so adept at those extra points a center can find.
Oh, okay, I got
And
that too.
Muscala gets it to go.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine.
I'm playing with the third
Any
string
look they want.
offense.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't
Still putting up
missed.
points. I
That's
think I put
Harrell.
up more points
And
with
they
the
double
third
up
string
Harrell.
than I did with the first string offense.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Jump ball. Oh, they got
Here's
it.
Milton. Shot clock at 6. From downtown. The shot no good. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the
all
fourth
right.
quarter here.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Harrell, a screen on Brogdon. Inside. Gets stolen by Muscala. And that
Easy
one's
layup.
good. Muscala's got 4 points this quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
With the step back. Out to the right wing. Pass to Korkmaz. Out to the wing. Niang inside. Working on Williams. And the
Hey.
basket by Harrell.
You got
I
that.
love how composed Harrell is under pressure. It's clear he enjoys the challenge of scoring on the D.
Outside Brogdon. We've got 1:28 left in the game. Hauser can't get it to go.
I was out of range.
The 76ers
That
have got
shot.
4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter.
And that'll wrap up game 3. Now we'll look ahead towards an important game 4 for the Celtics.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And in what could be a series-defining victory, they go up 2-1.
And both teams knew tonight would be important. The winner captures momentum going into game 4. It's been an interesting matchup.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Jaylen Brown.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch. Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Hauser.
Oh, nope.
That one a little long.
That did not went through.
Left side Milton. Pass to Niang. His first shot attempt. And Pritchard pulls it down. Over Milton. Pritchard gets it to go.
Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
So we see the Celtics
Yeah,
taking the W
I'm not
here.
too sure
And
how
this is a
it
critical
would pan
win
out
for
in
them.
real life.
They grab the lead
It could be
in the
much more
series after
different,
splitting
much
the
more
first two
closer.
Yeah,
games.
Near the
game
actual
3
video
feels like a
game.
game 7 if the
Probably
series is tied.
probably much more
It has a
tougher
huge
too.
impact.
As far
They're
as
in
the
the driver's
matchup
seat
is
now,
concerned.
as long as they don't lose their focus.
That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference
But I think the
semifinals.
Celtics might win this series, but at the same time, could be wrong at the same
As we
time.
present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jaylen Brown.